it's a very good news picture.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And the last one, you can see.
But not the last three bars.
Yeah, the end. Now,
Not hand,
I have to admit to you that my eye goes to the face there, and then sort of moves a little bit away to the hand, but
Yes.
it's not really killing it for me. It would be nicer without, no question. But, you know, in a perfect world, of course, you wouldn't, you know, but it's a news assignment, hands stick in, things are there.
Could we just clarify one thing? The grand prize, what does it really stand for?
Well, no, the grand prize. The MUA's grand prize. That's the strongest news picture or news series, or from documentary or documentary series, if I remember correctly. Hang on for a second, let me check it. The MUA's Nagy Deal. No. Oh, we have 3 prizes to no. The MUA's Nagy Deal. Zoli, egyszerűs egy pillanatra?
Igen.
Csak hogy mindenki értse pontosan, hogy mi a 3 díj, amit mi kiadunk a tetején. Mi a meghatározó a MUA's Nagy Díjnak? A hírérték, fotó...
Hír és fotóértéke.
És akkor a különbség, nyilván az André Kertésznél semmi probléma, mert az emberközpontú, that's fine, so the André Kertész, the second prize is not a problem, the second big prize is not major issue, and the Escher prize is
For
a single best news picture.
Single picture.
So we might actually decide to take one out from here for the grand prize, or it can come out from the sequence. Or the serious news reports? No, it's not. The Escher, yes, I'm talking about grand prize, the MUA's grand prize. So the MUA's grand prize is either single news picture, news story, the documentary single, or documentary story. 4 categories you can select. Jól mondom? Most javítsál, miért The André Kertész is not a problem, we understand that, and the Escher prize is the single one best frame. Jól mondom?
How are they related in a weight?
The weight is the MUA's prize is the biggest. That's the absolute big prize.
Okay.
The second under is the André Kertész prize, and the third is the Escher prize. And then the 1, 2, 3 is coming.
But the Escher prize, can you just...
Zoli, jól mondom?
Igen.
Biztos?
Igen.
Jó. Csak hogy nem most, ne később pánikoljunk miatt. Okay, so the best single or serial should be the MUA's grand prize. So it might happen if, let's say, we pick everything from the singles. Of course, we're going to not, but if we pick everything from singles, the number one might become the MUA's Nagy Díj, the grand prize. The second place might become the Escher prize, and for some strange reason, the third become André Kertész. Then we have a problem because then we push up everything from 6, right? But we don't. But I hope not going to happen because we haven't selected the 6. But anyway, I wrote it down. So, all right, clear?
I have one wish. Please now, don't make tactic that you like, for example, one of these pictures, because you put much less another pictures. Let to put the point how many things, but no tactic.
Yeah. The strength of the the strength of the picture determines. So before that it was like you try to rank them. And say this is although it's a good one, I want to give it 1 because the next one that's my favorite. And here, forget about this. Go for the best picture as you like, and put them in order as you see out of the 5 as a best news picture, and then we end it up. Yeah.
So just to be clear, the picture I think is number 1. I vote 9. the picture I think is number 2, I should vote 8.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't have to be, just keep the same method for yourself. You know,
But not 9, 1, 1, 1.
That's me in the last round.
No, yeah, that's not going. You know, create a scale for yourself 1 to 9
Right.
on for picture quality.
I think.
That's why we suggested the 3-step level. Yeah? That's why we said before that actually going in.
If you stick to your own standard, it'll be fine.
It's just as well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's pretty.
We can do that actually.
Yeah, because the issue I think is if let's just say everyone has 1 and someone has 9, all of a sudden that thing just.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Well, actually,
we should go 1 to 5.
Well, we can do 1 to 5
Yeah.
actually.
Because if you don't have a standard system,
Yeah, you can actually do that. Yeah,
one person could jump over all the 1s. Like
that is true
This
actually.
is the stage to rank them.
Yeah.
So create a ranking in your mind based on picture quality and
From 5 to 1.
5 to
5
1.
is the best
5
one.
is the top. 1 is the least as far as
and
you're
everyone should do
concerned.
1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 1.
Okay, let's just think if it adds up. Is it going to create any problems?
And can I think that there's 2 pictures that is equal for me, and I cannot choose, and,
Yeah, you have
and
to
I
choose.
must choose for you.
No,
No,
let's
choose.
stand
That's
with
the
our
question.
decision.
That's why we are
Yeah.
the jury. Choose.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just choose. Yeah.
This is the final stage and
Yeah.
see that.
Hmm? Oh, but if it's equal, then we vote again after that.
Yeah.
But you can do.
It means that
Let me talk.
the maximum will be 5.
Yes.
Maximum 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But can I give, for example, twice 4?
No.
No.
Who asked for it? So
Well,
you-
as long
you
as we
to
have the
stick
same
to
method, we are fine. Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Mathematically, it doesn't create any problems for us. I'm just thinking if. No, it doesn't.
No, it's okay. It's clear. It's clear all kind of batches.
Just
So.
5 could just as well happen.
Of course, yeah.
From 1 to 9.
All right, clear. Anything else, guys? Any other issues? Speak now. Voting, yes. No, we'll look at it once more, and that's it. Everybody clear? Any other objections, problems, questions? Okay, let's vote then. Let's put all 5 of them up there. So 5 is best, 1 is least for you, as far as you're concerned. Megnézhetjük az ötöt létszést a közében?
One is
Csak még egyszer, hogy neki eloltsa magát.
5 is the best. 5 points.
It's good. Make up your mind. You
you always
have,
put a trick in it.
okay, everyone ready?
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay. Shout when you're ready.
Ready.
Okay. Egyenként és megköszönöm. I'll do it again. I'm not. Any? Doesn't mean anything to us right now. Hang on. I'm just thinking, going down there.
Okay. We need to concentrate because we could easily...
The numbers are, I suggest we write it down before when do it. So I think I wrote it wrong actually. Actually, it's quite confusing when you're trying to count backwards.
Yes. That's what
Okay, I tell you what, I think we screwed it up a little bit, at least I did once. So let's start again and we write it down. We look at it once more, write it down, because going backwards, I pushed 3 when I meant only 3. Okay, so can we start again? Yeah, kinek majd előről kezdjük az egész szabadást.
Ezért kérdeztem, hogy nem lehetne első hely, második pontszám megfelel a sorok a helyek.
És aminek legkevesebb pontja van azért?
Az néhány. Mert akkor még mindig jobban fejbe tudja tartani az ember.
No, because that's going to be really confusing for people online. Törüljed légy, és újra csináljuk az egészet, tudjuk, mit csináltunk. Mi? Azt hiszem, mert rossz irányba szalad. At least egyszer én elcsinálom, és ez más is. Ja, visszafelé számolsz. Can I have a pen? Can someone give me a pen, please?
I got one paper.
Paper you have here? Légy szíves, igen, ja. Megint, persze. És az 5-öt tett ki még ezt a képet, jó? Jó, köszönjük szépen. And the sequence gonna stay like this, yeah? Order is gonna stay like this.
És a szavazatszámokat egy picit próbálják megtartani.
Yeah, it's good that you write this down. This is going to get really confusing otherwise. Okay, I think you are fine. Bocsáss meg, azt hittem, csak
nem, megvárom sok.
Kinek vagy kölcsöntől, vagy...
De készül,
Lopjad majd vissza tőlem, jól légy szép.
Tudom.
Okay, just don't make a mistake on this because it's quite important, of course. Okay, let's do it again then.
So what do you do?
Nem így kezdtünk.
Zsolt, ti tudjátok ellenőrizni majd a végén, ugye, hogy volt-e olyan, aki véletlenül kétszer ugyanazt a pontszámot adta esetleg? Ti látjátok? Nem látjátok? Akkor meg egyszerűen mindenkinek...
Nagyon kell figyeljünk.
De nem, ki? A végén egyszerű osztással kijön, mert mindenkinek 5, meg 4, meg 3, meg 2, meg 1-et kellett adnia, és ha bárki nyer, tehát ha a végeredmény 1-el akár eltér, akkor valaki duplázott. Ne, hát... Az a lényeg, hogy nehogy véletlenül valaki tévedésből kétszer adja ugyanazt a pontszámot. Hát hogy ne látszanak. A 15-nek a 7-szeresét kell minden esetben kapni, és bármikor téved, nem ezt az eredményt kapod.
Is there a way that we track our votes just to make sure that somebody doesn't do it by the accident?
And hit 5 twice just by accident.
Yeah, but
you
if
can make a third.
jump out.
Absolutely, that's why I'm worried, yeah.
No,
That's why I'm
Are
worried
we
about it.
overthinking? Can we just put hands up or something like that? I mean, you know.
Well, we can do that, I mean, that's fine, and we can say that we don't have to push the button.
Have the same,
But can you record it?
total
Tudod-e, hogy csinálni? Vagy nem tudjuk.
if it differs.
I don't think the system will let us in like that. The easiest would be, I like this, that's it.
But could we at the end see the results? Who voted what? At the end, after we voted the category, we see for first picture, Thomas voted 5, Jan voted 4, I voted. Is it possible to?
I think it's most important we get the vote right. So
That's right.
let's not try to work towards technology. Let's make it right and then put it into the technology.
All right, so,
We can always enter it into that in the last hour.
well, I know my sequence here, that's why I wrote it down. That's why I suggest everybody writes it down themselves. Keep a record, what you're doing.
Doesn't rank it. Szóval nem, a sorrendet nem állapítod meg vele magadba. Hát nem
Magadban.
Like, I don't even know what we're trying to do, but if they
Okay.
mess up.
Well, you wrote it down now. It's quite easy now. So let's not linger too much, guys. Let's see it. Okay. And this is pretty. I mean, we could even turn it around and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're gonna confuse everyone on the blog.
5 meg 4, ez 9, vagy 12, 11, 15-ször 7-et kell a végén kapni. Ha egyel is eltér a kártya, valaki duplázik. Véletlenül. Ennyi az ellenőrzés.
Okay, now let's try it and we go from there. Okay, let's go both ways, guys. So number 1 picture, yeah. Okay. So let's see. That's the order? That's what it is. Okay, so that,
28, 27, 23, 15, 12.
it's easy, they come. There's no big difference. Thank you. Meg tudod azt nézni nekünk, hogy összeadnád, azért látod a szavazatok számát személyenként?
Vagy akár az összpontszámot.
Ja. Az összpontszám mennyi az összesnek, meg tudod nézni?
105-nek kell kijönnie.
105 számnak kell összesen lenni. Csak biztos, ami biztos, hogy nehogy véletlenül elsküvessünk el, az olyan nem lenne jó.
Heten vagyunk, ugye?
Fontos, tökéletes. Jó, következő.
105-nek kell a végén.
Yeah, fine, so that goes quite well, but we spend time on it, write it down, then we go from there.
Basically we have 15 points or
Menjünk tovább, következő. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tehát pontosan tudjuk, melyik az első, második, harmadik, negyedik, ötödik. Well, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else we need to do here. Next.
Next.
There's no argument, no problems, no issues.
We'll revisit when we do the other 4.
Zoli, ez a metódus jó?
Tökéletes.
Okay, so. Akinek valami probléma, most mondja, mert This is how we go. Yeah? All right, good. Next. The next. Well, we look at it. The next. Oh, you want to discuss this now?
No, it's a result.
But it's a result. That's what we discussed before.
Okay.
You had your chance.
Before.
After that, there's not much discussion. That's why we voted. Next. Csak az első képeket tett fel egyszer. Is it time or just
What's going on?
That is the definite.
It's nem a mi hibánk, nem csináltunk semmi rosszat. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I change my mind?
On what?
No.
On what?
Because I'm not satisfied with the result. And maybe my vote was the...
No, you better think about it before. We leave plenty of time. No, there was no changing of minds. That's how it is. No, it wouldn't be fair because you see it now what the result is, and if you start voting with your judges.
And you said.
That's it.
That's it when it's done.
We talked before. Make the vote. Spend as much time as you want to look at it. Can we flip through all of them first, please, one by one? Ja, következő. Következő. You look at it again after this, guys. Yeah. Again.
They're not in the same order as they are on the screen.
That's all. Was is volt?
Okay, we missed this one.
Az ötödik? Ez This is the fifth, yeah?
No, it's not.
The other slide.
We're going to confuse ourselves to hell if it's not in the same sequence. Ez az első, yeah?
This is the first, the black and white flight's the second.
No, we're going to confuse ourselves like this if it doesn't go in the same
This
order.
is black and white flood, colored flood, or back the elections.
Okay, let's see them now and then we'll.
Zsolt, most hol tartunk?
Előre megyek,
Akkor kezdjük előről, akkor jó? Hogy tudjuk a sorrendet. Ez a sorrend maradni fog végig, ugye?
ez a sorrend, ez számszerűen visszaállható.
Hogy visszaállj, így lesz, ugye? Így lesz. Ja. Nem így volt először is. Okay, let's experiment until we have a steady flow of pictures. Ez nem a harmadik? Ideig két vörös iszapot láttunk. Tényleg milyen sorban jön, csak egyforma legyen. Öt van? Ebből? Azt hiszem elgondolhatnak. Jó, akkor tedd fel az első képét, légy szíves. Mindegyiknek lehetséges, csak hogy tudjuk, hogy beszélhessünk róla. Okay, any observations, any issues with any of the sequences? Remember, speak now.
We gave up the idea on sharing of any prizes, right?
Sharing.
Yeah, like sharing second place on some categories. Or
We didn't give it up, but if it comes to, but we can do it if we don't give out the prize in somewhere else. So we can take. Remember, it comes with money. It comes with glory. So if we don't give out something else from somewhere, then we can pass it over here. There are a couple of weaker categories. It's up to us. If we decide not to give something out, we can move that price over somewhere else.
how and when we're going to decide that?
On the end of it, I
On the
see.
end of it.
Have to wait till we're done. Yeah.
We have to wait until we get to a category where we feel there is no need to get something out. Yeah? But let's talk about the two sludgy ones, okay? So we compare it and just listen to opinions, please.
Yeah, for me it's a very difficult decision.
The third story is, I feel much stronger. It's the people are inside, and I feel that it's something happened to them. And it's a very strong picture how the child touch the legs mother, father, and another picture that can we see this?
Can we see the two sequences? Okay, megnézhetjük a matrixeket az elsőnek és a harmadiknak? Mondjuk a harmadiknak most. A harmadiknak a matrixét nézzük meg. A vörös iszapot.
The second one, yeah.
Second pictures, and also it's for me very, very strong. The picture number 5.
That's nice. Yeah.
I feel this happened. There's something happened to people.
Okay,
The
but
structure keeps repeating actually. That's
okay, but let me just put a counterpoint there, and I'm not, I agree what you say, but The other series is the only one where we actually see what happened. That's where we have. That's where we.
I think the ending of the first one is much nicer.
That's where you have the break in the dam.
Yeah.
My problem
It's a
with
news
the first is that candle.
You hit the candle, I know, yes.
Másikat megfordítottuk.
Az első mutasd meg, légy szíves.
Másik iszap.
Hang on. Just one by one, guys, okay? Can we look at it? You see the last picture here. Actually, the order is not right. That's not how we had it originally. The order we flipped around a little bit more.
That's right. The hand was up.
Hand is up higher.
The hand was up higher. No?
Yes. Yeah. But the ending is
Anyway,
the same. Ending
the last picture. This is the only sequence what actually shows what happened. This is a news
Except the
story.
aerial.
Absolutely, except the aerial. And I actually like the fourth from the back, the second from the right, and the second row. What has a sort of a surrealistic, sort of moon-like atmosphere to it, and then you think of Chernobyl or whatever. You know.
I agree. I feel like the third and the fourth picture are weaker pictures, though.
That is true. The third is very hokey and very. The boots is okay, but the third picture is a little bit. Yeah.
So you have to balance with the idea that yes, it has the dam, but
Yeah, you don't have the option of combining the two, but it would be quite nice. Yeah. So, any other options, opinions?
Yeah. Just if you could see the two matrices one by one, this is a more interesting series photography-wise, definitely. Even if it has big pictures, but compositions are different. It doesn't feel repetitive in any way.
Okay, guys. Any other opinions, please? Szabolcs? Sam?
we go back.
Szabolcs?
No.
Beugrál a másikra, légy szíves? Már ugrál a másodikra, légy szíves? A másik szlagyra, vagy a harmadikra, mi a jelentés sorrendben van? Nem ezt, hanem a következő. A másik vörös iszapra.
I think this one it has a stronger picture in it, but the previous one it's a more closed story. I mean, it covers it from the more. I mean, it has the beginning, it has the end, it has everything in it. I think
This is more of a story.
Yeah, more of the story. This is more human-oriented, but it's not as wide as the story as the previous one.
So the other one is a picture sequence.
Yes.
And this is a picture story. I mean, what the other one?
It keeps repeating
But it's
structure.
It's up to you guys. I mean, that's why we vote. I'm not trying to change it. Oh, that's fine. That's why we vote. Okay, remember that rules.
And I have a serious problem on how to put it in the relationship with the other stories. Where should I put those two one after the other? Because I think it's kind of. I don't think it would be right if I'm not thinking about the grand prizes.
Yeah.
Then I don't think it would be good to be one after the other, first and second one.
Absolutely not.
So it's kind of making tactic in the head, which I don't like.
I prefer to have one in the last three, one from the story. I mean that would be. But let's go on the strength of the story. Let's strength of the pictures. If you judge.
Yeah. I think that your tactics should be personal to you. I mean, because some of us could think I'm going to judge a straight up photography and then 8 sludge series win, 8 sludge series win. But the other people will say, well, I think it should be spaced out. I mean, we all have our own take on that.
I don't think you should be guided by rules or
Yeah,
something.
I mean, it's meant to be tough.
Yeah.
And there are other very good stories there.
Yeah, there are important stories. I would say.
Oké, megnézzük a többit akkor, én szíves, csak egy matrixbe egyelőre? Az 5 sorozatot, csak úgy Matrixben, ja, Matrix. Szóval 1-es. Okay, anybody has on the other stuff, any other stuff? Any other things what you're really concerned with? You know, we have 2 flood stories there too.
But the black and white, I don't feel that tragedy suggests beautiful picture. The man, I don't know what he's doing. He's just walk behind, being in front of the camera. And the other.
Well, it's certainly more conceptual, yeah.
This is he saw the story.
Megnézhetnénk a sztorit, légy szíves, csak a másodikat, a fekete-fehér, This is a totally different approach to photography, of course.
But it's interesting, picture number 4.
Yeah.
With your faces. And also on the this is the black and white for me much stronger than this urban collection pictures like this story.
It's conceptual.
We had last single pictures we had just tragedy is again but.
Well, remember the strength of this jury is actually that we represent very different type of photography. So you look at pictures in much more conceptually, others might look at pictures much more news-oriented. So that's the beauty of it. So yes, we agree, and I understand your opinion on that. Anyone else?
Yeah, concept can be good. That's
Yeah.
good. It's not against photography.
Okay. No, actually it's very good for photography. Sam? You okay?
Yeah.
Anything to you pretty set in your mind?
No, I think we're good. I mean, I think we were saying earlier. You know, we're not. The purpose is not to try to change people.
Of course, no. Just say your opinion if you feel very strongly about it. But we do have to have a discussion, otherwise the whole thing doesn't work.
Absolutely. I'm good.
Okay. Anyone else? Are we ready to vote? Oké, akkor nézzük át egyenként mindéket, jó? És utána tegyük föl majd. Okay, we're going to look at it one by one, each and every one, and then we put up the leading pictures and we make our choices. Okay.
Could we just see the matrix?
Sorry, what?
Just the matrix, just the matrix with all the stories we just put.
Okay, one by one, just the matrix first, okay? Not much by in that case. One by the matrix, then we go one by one, the single pictures, then we put back the first pictures to make a decision on it. That's one. So the order got switched around. I guarantee you that the order got switched around here. Guys, I'm convinced that the orders inside the picture stories got switched around from the earlier presentation.
Yes.
Megváltoztat a sorrend mindegyikben, mint szinte. Velük. És az számít. Teljesen felállt a sorrend.
Minél?
Majdnem, elég jól emlékszem képre a gyerekek.
Én is.
Szerintem
ennél pont maradás a sorrend.
Szerintem a gátasnál is megváltozott, mert az emberek fönn a gáton magasabban voltak, aztán második, harmadik kép volt. Utasd még egyszer? Az utolsó képen jó. Nézzük meg, hogy átmegy a... Most van.
Most van jó, mert előbb a kész
Igen.
meg a gyereke is.
Igen, igen.
Oké, következő. Oké, ez már
Így
jó.
volt, igen.
Ja, ez már jó. Ja.
A szavazásban jól van.
Ja. Mi következőt mutassa? Nem, az nem. Oké, következő. A sorrend az így lesz, ugye? A sorrend az így lesz, hogy ebben a sorrendben mennek egymás után, ugye? Ja. A következőt akkor. Egyébként mi nem szavazunk nyilván. We can't vote. Well, we haven't seen the others yet. Következő. Okay, valaki akar erről beszélni? Someone wants to say something about this, or you know, pick it up now if you want to talk about it now. Are you okay? Yeah. Következő, az utolsó. Tessék? Ez utolsó? Jó, amit vettem. Oké, akkor egyenként menjünk át az egész sorozatokon, ahogy szoktuk, hogy megnézni még egyszer nagy képekben. So one by one we go through now, okay?
And vote, yeah?
Hmm?
And vote.
No, not vote yet. We haven't looked at these single big pictures, all of them. Okay, so let's see that in detail. This is number one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. kérlek. Also, guys, when you're voting, consider the fact, what would you expect from a professional photographer going out on an assignment like this, and what would you deliver? And how much you're going above what is expected from you any given job. Because the jobs are not always compatible. Huh? So az első képekről föltenni, légy szíves, hogy az ötnek, hogy eltöltjük dönteni. Egy emlékeztetőnek. Oké, köszönjük szépen. Okay, let's do it. Yes, yeah, That was interesting.
What's the total? Zsolt, mennyi? 105 a vége? Az összes? Nem, ezt mindenképp meg kell nézni, mert akkor kérdezem.
Ezt már most mit csinálják? Ez a zsűri. Akkor mondjad, hogy van?
It doesn't have to, but yeah.
Yeah.
28, 27, 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what this is. There's the decision. Well, that's the decision. Good. That's why we have a jury.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Just, we are beyond that. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just I thought of something which might be interesting before the next series category. And it turned out that you probably don't see series as I do. Series to me go from somewhere to somewhere. It's not just that it has the overall story, what you said, but it has to go to somewhere to somewhere. Different framing, different conception, starting point, ending point, and the color flood series just doesn't do it. And the Orban series does it very well.
With what? The
The Orban series does it very well. So if you treat the series as a storyboard of a short film,
Yeah.
the one of Orban works very well. The one on the flood, the colored one, doesn't work at all. I don't say it for this one. I just wanted to tell it or say it.
No, well, actually, you should have said it before, to be honest. But
I don't disagree with you, but I think we
that's
shouldn't talk about these after we.
well, we can take this in the next one. But actually, I personally like the flood very much because I thought that was the color flood. But you know, it's in the fourth place now, so it doesn't really matter in that case. But I thought photographically that was very strong. I thought as a news photographer, the person done a very imaginative, good photography there.
But again, that's judging single pictures.
No, I'm not judging.
No,
I'm
yeah, I
looking
think
at
it has a flow. Maybe
it does have a flow. It might not have a storyboard flow, but you like
the
say
ending
different
might
things,
not
yeah.
be the best. I think.
The what?
The ending, you know.
Yeah, the ending
You're
is
sure.
yeah.
And sorry. Go ahead. No, I would be more happy if it would be a bigger distinction first two. It's against only 1 point. Maybe is the system right or right? What do you think?
Well, I mean, we can't come up
we
with.
cannot challenge.
Yeah, I know.
We cannot. We all agree that there is no fairer system to do this. And honestly, the reason why 1 or 2 is up there because they are well photographed series. Neither of them are perfect. Actually, none of these are perfect up there. You know, I mean, this is not really a well. I mean, it's a good category, but I wish we could combine the first 2 and make a fantastic sequence out of it. It would be the best thing to do because both of them are missing something. But in reality, I mean, you know, we are 7 professionals here. All of us know what we're talking about. Hopefully, yeah. There's no reason to.
Mathematically, don't get caught up on the 1 point.
That's how it is.
If we did 369, it'll be 3 points different, but it'd be the same thing. You know what I mean?
It's
All right.
okay.
Done deal. But
Okay.
you are right.
Yeah, I just wanted to say this because there are other series which really have this problem.
Yeah, you're right.
Then again, you know, it's as you said, we're all different. You're looking more in a film way, in a film.
No, but that's again just
Yeah,
a decision
you see the
to
photography.
compete with a series or just to compete with a single. And if you decide to compete with a series, you have to give something.
Okay, guys, let's go on the next. Portrait. That's it.
Do we need first place?
Here?
Yeah.
Of course you need first place. Why? You don't think it's strong enough?
I think. Strong enough?
Yeah. I think that's a pretty strong
Okay, that was a
category.
question.
We really
That's certainly not the weakest category.
Yes, you are right.
But
you are
actually,
right.
it's one of the strongest.
I
so
have,
don't
I
think-
have 3 problematic category for me or for
You what?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it, guys. Tell me your sort of feelings about it, where you want to go with this. Is what, sorry? What about it? Table off his head, okay. Any strong feelings, Sam? Left to left.
We didn't hear it. Could you just?
Sorry, I have problems with the first ones. They were coming out from the head and there was closing. There was 2
Yeah.
in this picture. It's not a big fantasy, so I don't think
I have problem with the 4 pictures. For me, this is just family photo.
Which one, the fourth?
Ooh, not for me.
For me, it's family
4.
photo.
What about the toning on the 4th picture? Sorry?
What about it?
What about the toning on the 4th picture? The 4th picture?
Yeah.
I mean, He's got a black and white face and green eyes. Can we make the fourth picture larger?
Well, this is a portrait category after all.
I agree.
Yeah.
Portrait. Is there, you know, in the input selection, is there variation on what can be done in one category and the other?
No, I'm not talking about the. You know,
Does anyone else think
it's a
that
family
color is
picture.
odd to you? I mean,
Yeah, it's
Very
heavily.
saturated, that's for sure.
have you ever seen a human that looks like that?
It's very, not maybe, it's for sure pulled up, yeah.
No color less, no color more.
Green eyes.
Teljesen mindegy, that does nem izé.
Very saturated.
I mean, in my personal opinion, I think that's a little much Photoshop.
A little too much, yeah, you're right. I think it
I
pushes
mean,
a little bit.
I've never seen
Pushes the boundaries a little bit.
that color quality.
Okay, mennyi visszalétszések izé? 4-5-re? Yeah, take that into account, guys, that it's a little bit too heavily Photoshop question.
I mean, yeah. It's,
If there is no difference in the submission of news documentary in this category, I think
It's a news thing.
Okay.
It's a press.
yeah, that's the question. Could you do less in a Photoshop? I mean, what if you done color picture in black and white? You know.
As I suspect, a lot of black and white pictures were not shot.
Yeah,
black and
they're
white.
not shot there, so it's.
But I mean, the other argument is in press photography, color to black and white is acceptable. Color to
And
a
between,
mixture
it's not.
is
Yes,
not
yeah,
acceptable.
yeah.
But then what do you say about oversaturated images?
Yeah.
That's again a problem.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about.
But you remember
Yeah,
what we
I-
said at the
yeah.
start, that whatever is acceptable in the dark room, we were able to, I mean, it's a very, very, very difficult subject, of course. We haven't had any bad experiences yet with Photoshop, really bad. I mean, we had a little bit oversaturated pictures here and there, but nothing hugely sort of, you know, outrageous what we couldn't live with. This one, it does look like a sort of a bridge between black and white and color. So make up your mind based on that. I don't think we disqualify it because it's there already, but keep that in mind. What do you think?
For me, it's just two pictures. One last one is very strong, and the diagram is very nice. The first picture is the composition problem, very for me very big problem. Second is for me legitimacy. The fourth is for me. I saw 1,000 pictures.
Yeah,
is this.
I agree. Yeah.
I understand. For me, it will be just two prizes in the category.
Okay, Wes? Anyone else?
I have
Okay.
3. So
I have the 3 too. Philip?
I have a free too. I don't agree. I like personally the fourth picture. I think it's a really beautiful.
That's fine. After what we talked about,
Yeah.
it's your choice.
Yeah.
Yes. You guys?
I'm fine. I know what we're going to watch.
I really don't know what I want. I really don't.
Well, we give you a little time.
Please.
So think it over. Let's spend 2 minutes just looking at the pictures and come up with it.
So the pinks are azok a lilák, hogy szélnek, ha már
Which one?
The pinks on the right.
Joker was a king.
Yeah, but that pink is not natural.
Not fit to the rest, yeah.
So it's like forget the English them.
You guys?
Okay.
No? Are you done? You need more time? No, we can now. No. We need a little bit more time for Sajtófotó.
I'm okay.
No rush, no pressure.
No. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go one by one, please, and vote for it. Wake up. En láttuk, mi az eredmény? Oh, we'll find out on everything.
Az elsőnek nem láttuk a pontját, az utolsónak nem láttuk a pontját.
Ugye kiderül.
A videó.
Oh,
What was the first one?
Two guys, please.
Strive for just
Because
It was the biggest.
I'm not really worried about it. It's a fantastic picture.
yeah, but it's
You're not?
okay.
Ah,
okay.
no, I think it's really good actually.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Done? Even if it's not, that's how we decided, so we're not going to go back and revisit it. Okay, quick break.
35.
Tamás break. Yeah.
So going over.
Hmm?
So going over. Stay here. Just come and break.
No, you can go for a minute if you want to go. By all means.
No. I started thinking.
Now you start thinking.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Good to start now. It's going to be tough.
So how do we vote on this one? Since we have a 6.
Well, we go from 6.
We go from 6.
Yeah, we go for 6 numbers. Yeah. Here we went with 6 because it was a tie on the last place, so there was no reason to push that one up. This is a real tough one, guys. Wait, yeah, we just go put them in order.
It's my fight.
Hey, you go.
Hey.
I have the feeling we're going to have an interesting conversation here ahead of time.
So 1 to 6 being the highest thing, right?
Is you, 1, 6 is being the highest, 1 to 6, yeah. Is there 6 category? That's the only category where there's 6. You guys all remember we went through this in the morning, so you know, but we can go through, of course, but just refresh your memories now. Jeez, it's hard. This is a difficult one.
So we're going to talk about this.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It was easier than the others.
From 6 down.
Yeah, 6 down.
6 down.
Don't cook up your good cooking foods. Egy pont volt, ja. Okay, shall we? You guys all remember. If you want to go through, flip through it, fine, or just put up the metrics.
So I would put the metrics.
Yeah, it's just get full of metrics-et mindegyiknek egyenként. Ebbe a sorrendben fog futni, ugye? Reméljük. Ne viccelj. Tessék?
That's a
Okay, talk about it, guys. We all remember the pictures very well. No issues there. Who wants to start? Szabolcs?
No, now it's very clear for me, this category. I'm
Is
very
it?
happy, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
very happy.
Are you not going to campaign for?
I feel much better myself.
Okay.
Now I know what I want.
Sam?
No, yeah, I think it's clear for me. I think there's some good concepts in here that had some execution that could have been a little bit more polished. But,
Yeah. Good?
Yeah, I think there are some issues, but I think every one of us should make their own decisions. Whether we buy hands for a portrait, whether
It's a very, very unusual interpretation
Unusual,
of
yes,
portraits, but you could argue,
you
yes.
could argue
Yeah.
whether
Yeah. Yeah.
Also the sports, the jumpers, whether
Yeah.
it fits in here or it doesn't fit.
That's the decision
But
what you have to make.
the last one it's about the sport.
It is also,
sport.
yeah, but it's
But
more of the sports.
I love
they're,
both.
yeah, they're done for portraits. The actors, I don't know.
They're not themselves. That's the problem.
Was that?
They're not themselves.
Who?
Yes, yeah.
That's
In where?
in the circus series.
In where?
The bottom middle one.
Yeah. They are not themselves.
They are not themselves.
But they might not be themselves, but actually it creates the circus. I mean, portraits, you have a feeling for the circus. That's it.
Yeah.
You look at it and you feel yourself in the circus.
yeah, I mean,
But that's not. It's not a portrait of the circus. It's a portrait of the.
Well, it's a matter of, yeah.
It's like playing with portraits.
Yeah, well, I think out of this, actually, 3 of them, or maybe 4 of them, playing with portraits, with the idea of portraits.
That's exactly what I just wanted to mention,
Yeah.
because the girls from the prison could be killed by another series, which I would very much regret. And I have a problem with the underwater series as well. Just a slight problem. It's not. It's just an idea, but doesn't say any different things about the persons. So it's based on an idea, and it ends on the very same idea. It's even less differentiated than the circus series in these terms. But I'm just saying this because I would very much regret the prisoners if they lose all places. But that's it.
Why do you think?
They are the 6th at the moment, as far as I remember. I don't think
Yeah.
they will get a prize.
What do you see in prisoners? I personally don't see very well educated. I don't see them.
That's I think it's one of the virtues of this series. Doesn't take it. It is not about the execution.
Yeah.
They are very different characters and very strong characters. And if you stop at any of the pictures, you can even tell some of the story just looking at their faces and their positions.
Okay, but I would love to see them executed in a more universal way, that the characters come up more. I think it's too much spread in a way that they are photographed, that their personalities are showing up enough. I think that it's the way it was photographed is distracting from the personalities.
Mm-hmm. But then again, what do you say then?
I think there it adds to it,
Underwater
actually.
series?
I think that there it adds to it.
Yeah. So the position is body language in this case.
Yeah.
There's no body language actually in the Underwater series, and in the least in the circus series.
Well, the circus series is unashamedly staged,
Yes.
and it's
Yeah.
circus. And in that, I mean, that is circus. That's it. No question.
That's all it's
asked.
trying to be.
There's no pretension, nothing. That's a straight portrait of a circus.
And it wouldn't be
But that's cheating.
originality, I think. And it's
Well,
No, I don't think the circus. All these portraits, by definition, basically are directed, right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's no hidden meaning.
Yeah.
Just because the prisoners aren't directly staring right at the lens doesn't mean it's any less directed.
right, I agree.
But if
I
you
mean-
look at the
Go ahead.
just look at the girl, middle row, one from the right.
Yep.
It's so nice having just one single person being natural, looking undirected. All the others, and it is, I think it's a very serious flaw in this series that the eyes just do not work. They work as if they were aliens, because it's got this round.
But the circus is
Right.
alien.
But that's what
actually.
I think they're going for alien. I mean, I don't think you can say the third person from the top is. I mean, that's the idea. They're
Actually, I think you're right. Actually, that one picture doesn't fit in there.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That
Actually,
the
it
girls
takes
fit.
away from the sequence to a certain extent.
And I like it best, so that's why
That's fine. I understand that.
that's why I don't like the series, because
Well,
I
that's
realized I like that portrait.
But that's the
best.
beauty of this, is that you think that's the best one, and there's other people here that think that's the least best one. And that's the
Well,
idea.
that's why we have a jury. That's why we
Exactly.
have a different approach
Exactly.
to photography. Yeah.
That's the idea.
The whole thing is about the prisoners. I don't want to lose them. That's why I said all this. But it's
yeah,
your choice.
Let's see what the
Okay,
numbers say.
let's go.
No, it's our choice. What do you think? Are you okay? Nothing to add? No. Let's not go with that. Yeah. What do you think?
Prisoners, the woman before you is not perfect photographer for system.
Which one?
This one. This is for me. It's not good for photography. And the gypsies for me very much photos.
The what?
The gypsies.
I love the underwater, the swimming pool. This is very origin idea. I like also jumping. I know that we will have similar picture in
Which one? The surface.
This last comment for this stories and neutral. And it's also a good idea at the hand. It's a good idea for in the first place. A little pathetic, but okay.
Well, I don't think we can call it pathetic. It's maybe not well, not perfectly executed.
The story that doesn't work perfectly. It's not every picture is for story.
Mm-hmm.
But this seeming to be.
All right. Any other hard, heavy-duty opinions or
What do you
nothing
think?
else?
Your opinion? You haven't heard?
Well, I have to admit I really like the underwater one, and I do like the hands because it's a very different take on photography, and I do like the prism. For me, I mean, of course, it would be obvious wherever I'm voting, and also I know some people don't like the Gypsy series, but I feel quite good about it. Hmm? I feel quite good about it because it's a breakaway from a traditional way of displaying. And I really like the contrast between the assumptions or what people make and reality in this picture, in this series. I really feel quite good about it.
That's what portraiture is
Yeah.
about, I think.
So it is a tough one because again we're going to have a different approach to it. Practically all of us going to have different approach, but again that's why we have a jury and that's why we have different quality or different approach to photography. That's fine. So
Let's see what the numbers are saying.
Okay, don't forget six in this category.
six in the category, yeah. Well, that's all right. We go from 6 to 1, but we need to look at them once more. Can we? Yeah.
For it's not, for example, the problem that it's 2 times the back is the red.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the
It's that problem.
He does have a point.
For
Yeah.
example, the first pictures, it's too close to the frame, and I think that these pictures must be absolutely perfect because photographers a lot of time for this to prepare and to do perfectly. And I miss it.
I do agree with you that this is somewhat easily done. Yeah. The idea was there. It's like I'm going to prison. Let me have them pose for me, and then I sort of slap it there a little bit. Yeah. I mean, Tamás, we agree, and I know you don't want to lose this. Big time, you don't want to lose this, but
We actually like sloppy pictures in the
yes,
first
we
three.
have.
So
Yeah. That was a really good argument there. Thank you. Yeah. Oké, can we átmennénk akkor az egészen, hogy egyenként, jó? Első sorozat, egyes kép, másik, még nem szavazunk, csak átmenjünk rajta. Oké. It is a very strong category. That's why we have 6 in there. Okay, let's do it. Csak hogy tartsd nekünk végül egyszer. Ja, egyenként, hogy... Ja.
Még mindig nem szólunk?
Nem, még nem szavazunk, először átnézzük egyenként a képeket.
Annyira
George. You want to, that's good, yeah, that's it, yeah. Now this is the fun. We have to do this properly.
I go very bad.
biztos tehát akkor vissza az első képre mindig, ahogy sorrendben lesz, hogy eldönthessük. Okay, 2 minutes for everyone, or 3 minutes, whatever. Pillanat. It's getting complicated. Okay, I'm ready. Are you going to ask ready?
Okay. Ready.
Okay, let's vote. Okay. That's why we have a jury. That's how it works. If you like it or not, you talk.
35, 30, 26, 33, 80, 50.
Okay.
Next one.
Külön díjat esetleg a készlet. Külön díjat. Nem. Igazából ott speciál azt hiszem óriási hibázott, hogy átbúzta fekete-fehérbe, mert visszabúzta az érát is. Hogy a kezeknél, ha színesben adja be, lehet, hogy 1000-szer jobb hatással van. Mármint azokra, akik habitnak érnek.
Nekem is tetszik, nem szeretem akkor menni. Ez van, azért de teljesen mindegy, erről van szó. Okay, so that's done. Thank you. Most ez nekem.
Úgy van. Jó.
Te vagy a számvető hírt nekünk, hogy mindenki biztos, hogy nehogy elszaladjunk valahogy. Okay. Next, art single.
No.
Yes.
I'm sure that's the category there is no first place. Really no. No first place.
Because
Or,
we say
anyway, we can comment with this category.
I tend to agree.
But I don't know if there is no first, there is a second and third.
There's a second. We can't. I mean, certainly not going to give out no prize whatsoever. That's not the case. But I sort of agree that we have 2 weak categories. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. Why?
Yeah. No, I tend to agree. I tend to agree. It's a weak category. I think we just need to have a good justification of
Of
what
course,
that
yeah.
means. You
Yeah.
know, what that means if you don't do it for prize.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if they're, you know, we judge what's submitted, right?
Right.
If what is submitted does not fit either the category or does not fit what we believe to be, you know, a bar, then we can probably say that it didn't hit that bar. Now, so we should decide on this category, what is it, what do we feel like that bar is, or that, you know, subject matter.
This was originally very clearly stated, and that's what Zoli was telling us. This is not about artistic photography.
Yep.
That's about photography of art.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how do you do that, and where is the imagination comes in it? What a really big issue for us. One could argue that out of these pictures, the first 2 is plainly a shot on stage, and they reflecting what the stage set up for them, and they nicely framed it, exposed it right, and but it's there. It looks good, it's strong in terms of visually strong, but that's it. It's a stage picture. Any? Yeah. So in reality, this is not something. This is what a photographer who is sent out to a newspaper, a magazine, from whatever, send out to do a rehearsal or I think that's what they should come up with. If they don't, they shouldn't get their money for a job, right? The third one has sort of humor, whatever in it, but it's, yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. I have to admit I like the fourth one because it's something where photojournalism comes in and meets art, you know, where you actually think when you, no. And the fifth one is actually again a stage picture, but it's creatively sort of composed, and the two hands hanging in adds to it. So that's my opinion, sort of in a nutshell. But I agree with you. That's not the incredibly hard category.
And it's not a hard work.
But that's basically how I feel. I'm happy to take any
None of them.
Any second guessing on it? Jan, what do you think? Let's start from right now.
Yeah, I think to give the just second and third prize.
This side.
The most point to the second.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Yeah, and then we transfer the money and the prize itself to a category what we determine later, and we look at it. Yeah. So
we
once.
And if I compare this first and second the pictures, because it's similar. For me, it's the better second one, but I know that the first one has the bigger chance. In that,
Because of the lines,
Because-
the lines is like more.
the sequence is perfect, but it's not photography work.
No, it's a projector work.
No, that's exactly it. You take advantage of lighting conditions, what they created for you.
No, it's-
what is
Okay.
work
Okay.
itself.
This photo, I mean, the subject of this photo, it's an art, but I wait more in a category, in a contest.
Yeah.
So I would like to see something, some work,
Because
time and work. And
But we
thinking.
agree.
Yeah.
No, we do agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Philip?
Yeah, I quite like the third one because I don't know. It's you. I guess the rest of you are not really impressed with it, but I like the hands and the eye contact, and it's and I think this is how the I would imagine most of the work should look
What
like.
it concerns us.
Yeah, this is how. So it is true that we saw a lot of just stages, a lot of theater shows, and
Yeah, I like better than the mirror.
I'm not sure if we should skip the first line or just, stay within, give within the category, just categories 1, 2, 3 doesn't, and saying that the bar has been lowered in this one.
Well, I mean, I think we should give out 1, 2, 3 in it, but
Yeah.
then we can revisit it, and if we feel that we need to take, or it would be good for us to take it, and then we sort of, we
Yeah.
cut it down to 2. I agree. But, yeah.
Now we have 5 photos, and 2 of them it's not documentating in a show. So maybe it would be a good message to show. We are waiting some different, not just to go to the theater and documentating your daily work and
Yeah, well, we agreed on that.
okay.
Tomáš?
Yeah.
So that's why
I think the very reason you are concerned means that no pictures are strong enough.
We
So
don't
let's-
teach you on the notes.
let's vote for them
Okay.
and then decide not to give it.
Okay, let's do it then.
and how we vote now?
1 to 5. 1 to 5. Yeah, the same thing, and then we will look at it after that.
Are we voting on it?
Are we voting already? No, we don't want to vote yet. So we want to flip through first. We do have to sort of make our notes first, otherwise we screw it up.
Okay, just to make sure, have we decided there is no first prize? So
No, we haven't decided yet. No,
Haven't
we
decided yet.
vote
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay, and
then
then
we
we'll
decide after.
Okay.
that, yeah. Vicces tett fel akkor izéket, a teljes a matrix. Okay. Do your work, guys.
Good?
All right. No, that's fine. Does get confusing. See when you can? When? Okay, let's see. Both. What happened?
Just, Jan, you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing, or is it just a mistake? Okay.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, no, no,
We gave 5 for the. Yeah.
That's fine, that's fine.
okay.
He knows.
No problem. Just no, sometimes you get. Look,
What?
this. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we start again. Screw up. Wrong button.
So we vote this one now, or what?
It doesn't really matter. We have to clear the whole thing and start over. You can. You can. Proszę? Has to start again, guys. Otherwise, okay, we're gonna lose these guys now.
Just do this one.
We vote this again, yeah? Just this one.
Sorry.
So this one, yeah.
That's why I read that.
The last one. Nézd meg, hogy összeadódnak a számok, légy szíves meg. Egy kis gyanús volt valami. Tessék? Megvan.
And tovább, I suggest we continuously don't do it first.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, we'll look at it.
Get the second and the third one.
Yeah.
Okay.
105. Great.
Még stimmel is. Zoli, komolyan úgy érzi a zsűri ebbe az esetbe, hogy itt...
Was that?
Just one sec, please. Zoli úgy érzi a zsűri, hogy ebbe a kategóriába nem szeretnénk kiadni egy első díjat, és csak második, harmadikat, és azt a díjat átviszik egy másik kategóriába, utána átnézzük, jó?
Jó, rendben.
Ja?
Csak ezután majd tegyük a társadalom ábrázolás egyedik szériát, hogyha meg vagyunk a
28. And the third one? Okay, well, that just exactly says what we said, what we talked about, that the two pictures are the strongest, the third might be 5, so we're going to push down the first, the top to second, and the second one to third. Okay, good. Done. Még a sorozatot...
Apologies for a comment, I just thought you were confused a little, because
még a sorozatot megnéz, aztán átmegyünk a másikra. Oké? Okay. Akkor mi vicces sorozat, légy szíves, jó? That's again not a really strong one, but anyway, let's not make decisions ahead of time. Well, we dealt with this in the morning, so you guys remember? We can flip through it quickly, please. Tarts meg akkor egyenként megint, légy szíves. Köszönjük. Kicsi, jelen másikra egyelőre, igen. Menjünk át egyenként létszés azért a belső képekkel is, jó? Okay. Any strong opinions? Amit tükszed, légy szíves?
When is the sun is single? I haven't see again the physical eyes. I know if it's good or not. Whether the sun is single. Just
Well,
rises.
well, my worry here is that if we hold the first prize back, I mean, of course, I'm not trying to preempt it, but I suspect that the winner might be the ballet. Might be, I don't know. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a pretty strong, well done series. Now, just because the rest might not be that strong, do we have the right to take the first prize away from them?
Yeah, it's an option that we skip lower prices, that we give a first and second and not the third one.
Well, I take opinions on that, but I'd rather give out the prices than not give them out. But I don't think we should hold the first one back. As long as, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to influence anyone with this, it's your call. But what do you think, Jan? Because you're ultimately pushing down a good one to second place, although it's well done, it's not fair.
I can imagine that I don't have problem with the two stories. With this fourth one. And so
That's right. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2 there. Now, okay.
I was going to say, I think before we start talking about not awarding prizes, I think the vote
should
should
rate
happen.
them, yeah.
The vote should happen because
I agree. I'm just.
we all have to agree that we think it's a low bar.
Absolutely agree. That's why I just said then when you said we shouldn't give out the prize, I think we have to just wait a little bit. So
Yeah.
anyway, who's got opinions of the second and the third? What are obviously the most controversial ones there?
I think the second one is, if we're judging it by the same criteria that art was, which is, you know, the photographer saying, make an artistic picture.
Absolutely.
There's to me an issue. The third one, I feel like there's, you know, I know it's an art category, but it seems like it's tonal. It's very different as well, very contrasting. I know it's infrared, but still, it seems like the blacks are pitched. There's one picture of the basilica where it just seems like it's cornered, just brought down.
Yeah,
to
I think it's a
black.
little too much. Yeah,
I mean,
Szabolcs?
The first row is, it's not a question for me, so
In terms of
no.
yes or no?
No way, no.
Well, that's fine. Okay.
And the other two is, it is good for one of them for the second and the other for the third, right, I think.
Which one?
Which is which?
No, that doesn't matter. No, I don't need to. Which one? The second and third is for third prize, you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have one I don't like. Second one, I have the same problem we discussed before. It's just the bread and butter of the field
Yeah,
and
it's photography,
photography.
yeah, that's
It's
how it should
nothing,
be, yeah.
nothing the photographer adds. But third one, it's, you know, it depends where we draw the line on the art. What art is? Is it the architecture? Do we consider it
Well,
the
we
architecture
voted in
art?
there, so of course
Yeah.
architecture is art. in
Yeah.
this case.
Yeah.
So in this sense, I don't have a problem with it, with the third one, and I like, especially I like the last one, number 5 as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice. I
Yeah.
mean, this is how the
Agree.
submission should look like, you know, in this way, and also the first one.
And he's talking about art.
Yeah.
Tamás?
Yeah, the very last one is a good example of using the same concept but doing a series of pictures differing one by one as opposed to the other water series, but that's another thing. Ballet series, it's very sloppy to me. It's a very good topic, but very sloppy. I like the topic, but
Of course, I've seen this done.
so maybe
Yeah.
first and the third prize.
I like the two last one, I think. I think the second one is boring. Two pictures, same picture. The first one is, I think it's not well done, not enough well done. The sculpture is art and art is okay.
Okay, Jan?
I will prefer. I have said I like the last two stories. I will give just 2 prizes.
I think you guys are right. I don't think the first one makes it. Second is stage photography, fine, well done. That's how it should be. Third one is a little suspicious to me, and I'm sort of a little bit feeling uneasy about it. But I wouldn't be against having that as a third prize. But we'll talk about it once we vote it. So. Okay. But I have to admit to you, I'd rather give out the prizes than not give them out. Okay. So, but it is a not too strong category again. But let's vote. Make your notes. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Tamás, yes, sir? Everyone ready? Okay, let's do it one by one, please. Vote, yeah. I thought you were applauding.
No, that's great. It's dead.
Dolgozik rajta.
Próbálom a plafonra lőni, mert az néha bevált.
Nem így működik, de
Hát mivel működik, ha nem is rá? Ne hülyeskedj.
hol az infra?
Hát már még rádió. Sima rádió. Ezen a távolság. Okay, does work at home. What around
Kifogy az ellen, kifogy az ellenben.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Nem szavazott vele, nem tudom. Tele van nyomkodva.
Te nincs egy másik ellenünk benne, vagy valami?
Most már...
Lép vissza az enter mellett.
Átment.
10-szer nyomtam meg, nem létezik, hogy...
De tele volt
De van, amikor dug.
számokkal. Vissza kell törölni az összes.
Következő.
Jó, de ez eddig is előfordult, hogy sokszor kellett megnyomni, csak elfogadtam.
Azért néztem, hogy van.
Igen, de eddig volt olyan, amikor meglett egy belső, és harmadik, negyedik nyomásra még elfogadta azért. Mindegy, hát próbálkozunk. Próbálkozunk. Most már tudom, hogy ha kihelyezzük,
Okay. And 20. I suggest, can we have a 2 minutes break or 5 minutes break and then we dive into it, or because I think we're getting a little wobbly, so 5 minutes, 3 minutes? Lehet 3 percet szünetet? 5 perc szünet, okay. And we need to talk about this because there's a big drop here between second and third, so I think we're going to hold the price back on this one.
Yeah.